Hello and welcome in again to Ankh Plays. Thanks for joining me. We're returning to Dwarf Fortress in the site called Anvilseal, which is really just a hole in the ground right now. But our intrepid band of explorers and diggers at this point from the Tapered Irons has made themselves a home inside. We're starting episode 2. And I'm really happy to have you along. So let's talk a little bit about what happened last time while the dwarves kind of get started. Well, as you can see, everything has been moved inside, away from the wagon site, or the wagon crash site as I call it sometimes. We've got some crops growing. And there was somebody down here a couple of minutes ago planting. It looks like there's some cave wheat that perhaps has been planted here. We've got our food and drink stockpiles growing nicely, which will be good because we've got some new arrivals to the fortress towards the end of last episode. We were joined by the legendary stone crafter Aloth, Hopeful Glazes, and her 4 children, some of whom are coming of age. We're still kind of digging for a way to get water into the fortress, although it will be quite a few levels down, but that's okay. And yeah, I think that's about it. So some of the goals that we're looking to accomplish today will be, I'd like to see us expand our residences so that we don't have a small dorm room that we've got over here with just 4 beds, and instead like to get and continue the water project, of course, get some residences going, and get some trade, be ready to trade. We've got a whole bunch of cut gems here. It looks like Alath right now is cutting gems for us, so we can trade them. And if we get far enough, I would love to be able to see us get a power plant, or at least the beginnings of a power plant. And I haven't quite worked out where that's going to be. Something else that I noticed at the end of last episode, I didn't notice it while I was recording it, but I noticed it in the playback, was simply the fact that we have, you can probably see them here, giant camels running across the site. I don't know what these camels are doing. I don't know if they're tameable. They look like they're quite scared. At least one of them was running away from something. So perhaps we can domesticate those? Maybe they could be used for meat? I'm not sure. We'll find out. So those are kind of the goals, and I guess we'll go ahead and get started with that. The first thing I want to do is check up on our water project. This tunnel is taking shape very nicely. We have Mebzeth out here digging. We're almost actually ready to let water in, now that I look at this, which is great because I want to see how far this water gets. This is a long ways to have a cistern get built out. And we are on level 37 of this, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's dig this out. I want this to be a sizable cistern. That's a bit too much on the north side there. Native copper. Now the mountain has really blessed us with a whole bunch of wonderful resources. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know how much pressure we're going to get up at the very top there, but as Mebzeth finishes this dig, and of course there it is, it's completed. Let's just go ahead and have them channel, just have someone, I don't care who, channel this stone, or this block from the top. And what this is going to do is it's going to open this up and let water flow back into our little... We're going to call it a pipe. It's not really a pipe. But from the perspective of dwarven engineering, it's effectively a pipe. Okay, guys? What do we got here? Morian cabochons, milk quartzes, turquoise, lots of turquoises, milk quartzes. This is really not that much. Boy, these camels really are interested in... Well, maybe not. I'm not sure how they're going to interact with the rest of the livestock. But at least the children right now are taking care of the milking for us, which is nice. I think I forgot to do... Yeah, we're waiting on milk animals, so let's do make cheese. That sounds like a good idea. It's not going to be a one-time order. Unrotten milk items is greater than 0. Then we are going to have you make 1 wheel of cheese. That'll be a nice bonus to have a little bit more variety in the fortress. Let's go back down here. Hey, look at that. Oh, wow. I was not expecting such a wall of water. Look at that. We better go forbid some of this stuff, because dwarves have a tendency to go after stuff in these tunnels, and we wouldn't want that. They're going to fall in the water, potentially drown, be unable to escape. And we don't really want to lose dwarves that way. So I'm sure we can... Oh. This could be bad, guys. Let's pause this and let's do... How do we want to handle this? I did not expect that. It's coming. Like, it doesn't even show signs of, like, letting up. I did not think there was going to be that much pressure from, like, the very beginnings of a mountain brook. Like, look at that. All right. Okay, we're just going to do a wall here. And we're going to hope that we're going to hope that we can get the water stopped there. I think we'll be okay. That wall is just there to, like, ensure that we can complete the excavation of this water cistern before the water arrives. And this will be more than enough water for the entire fortress. At least that's the hope. And it is the 3rd of limestone, which is early autumn, as you can see up here in the top right. So I'm expecting a dwarven caravan of traders. Okay, so here we go. We're going to forbid all of this rock down here as well, because this is going to be a cistern. And then what we need to do is we need to have a way to channel this out here. So... And we're going to build The idea here is, well, yeah. We're going to build a big tunnel along here. And it's just going to flow right along. I don't know if I should do all of this right now. No. Whoops. That was not what I wanted to do. Wow. Sometimes you can't do the multi-select correctly. Just trying to keep things lined up here. Okay. This is what's supposed to be amounting to an access shaft. Right? So we can get access to this cistern or this access to this water pipe. And this will also give us access to our farming as well, which I think is going to be important if we need to close the fortress off, right? So boom, right along there. Did it again. Well, we can get rid of that easily enough. Which means we can close this off, potentially expand this, although this is way more farming than we'll actually need for our 12 dwarves. But yeah, another really long tunnel. And then we'll just do some channeling as well. All right. So that's definitely looking good. We are going to do some more mining here. This is going to be lower priority though. We're going to expand this section of the fortress out. Along the northern section of this volcano. And what I want to have happen here is we're going to expand this part of the fortress. Like, I'm just going to let our miners do their thing. And this entire mountainside is just going to be hollow. Not hallow. That's different. And the reason that we're doing it this way is because this is going to turn into what I at least envision as a grand chamber. So it's right below the ground level here. But deeper up here in the fortress, we're going to have our work areas. And this is just going to be the section of the fortress where I want us to build residences, if that makes sense. Not like, oh, each dwarf has a room. No, we're not doing that. We're doing each dwarf has a home. Just gotta make sure that I don't breach the lava here. That's a real fast way to destroy your fortress, is to... Obviously, this guy here is fine. If we breach this wall here, we're just looking out across the lava. Not ideal, but also not the end of the world. That's plenty for now. So our miners are going to be busy. Are you fishing? You're fishing. Great. Let's see where that water's ended up. Wow. Honestly, this is better than I could have hoped for, right? Like, it's definitely slowed down, right? We're not getting quite the same amount of pressure, so... But it still seems like it's moving. Check on it in a couple of days here. So I still haven't come up with any names for these volcanoes, these individual peaks. I feel like it might be good to dig into maybe some of the lore, or maybe some of the gods. Maybe the god of fire, if we've got a dwarf that worships the god of fire. And perhaps build something like that. I've also been thinking about it, and I think maybe now is the time. Maybe now is the time to designate a temple. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. But in fact, we're going to do that. You don't want to pile too many tasks on your dwarves, but, you know, I feel like maybe a 4x4 temple over here with some alunite blocks. I don't have enough alunite. Never mind. It's going to be a rhyolite, boys. And this will just be a temple to any old god. That way people can worship. It's kind of important. Although it is a grim reminder of the winter hardships to come, the supply caravan from the Tapered Irons is a welcome sight. Their eyes are alight with anticipation of inspecting the splendid products of your industrious crafts dwarves. Yeah, take it easy there. I don't know if they're industrious. Well, they're industrious, but all we've got is gems, guys. Take a careful stock of your own stores. What these merchants offer might very well be the difference between prosperous future and a slow, meaningless death. Good lord. All right. And we got the outpost liaison showing up as well. Okay. Let's make a temple. Where is it? Meeting area? Yeah, that's what I want. Meeting area. New temple. No specific deity. Ha! The wealthy foot. Temple to no one. Could be a Game of Thrones reference, I suppose. But now y'all can go and worship there. That's great. Oh, I forgot to check. We've got the traders coming, so do we have a broker? We do not. Well, guess what? A sub. You're just doing all the administrative stuff because you're literally an administrator. Boy, these... Oh. What is going on? Why are they not staying in their pasture? They kind of are. Okay. Let's move goods. Cut gems. Boy, I don't know, man. Any large gems? Yeah. Okay. That's what we got. I'm really torn. I'd like to have some bins, but I also really want food. Come on, guys. Let's get this taken care of. says awaiting 1 item, but it really seems like... Aren't there more gems? Ah. There's the... Tourmalines and the zircons are the ones that... Those are the big ticket items. Alright, Asab. Get us all we can for our money here. Oh, and he wants to eat. Alright, we'll do diplomacy first. So here we go. Expedition leader Erish Igdim meets with the outpost liaison Feb Let's try that again. Feb Let Musler. I'm your liaison to the mountain homes, the tapered irons. Let's discuss your situation. Okay. There's much to share. So we got some information added to the civilizations and world info. And make a request for next year's caravan. They'll charge more for these items. So the question is, what do we want next year? And I think we're just going to ask for wood because we don't have any on this map. And is there a way to ask for bins? Nope. Give me a couple more pigs. Oh, we need to get some toys for the kids, too. So there we go. Let's discuss what you're willing to offer for your crafts dwarf ship. A need for maces and large gems is expected. If you're able to provide some, the caravan will offer you just about 200% double price. This export agreement only applies to trades next year, not with any merchant currently present. Okay. So, maces and large gems. Maybe I hold that other gem back. Alright, Asab, once you're done eating, then we'll get to it. I said I wanted to build residences, but as a goal for today, I don't know that that's going to happen, especially since digging all of this out is kind of precursor to that. Let's trade. Alright, we're going to throw everything in there, and we're going to throw all the large gems in there as well. That's 2560. I can hang. A yak bowl. That could give us yaks. Yeah, we're taking a yak. I could take another horse, but I don't really care. I'd rather have yaks. I think they give us more meat. There's a pick right now. We'll grab that. Let's see. What do we got in the bags? Oh, look at those cloth. Oh, here's the dye stuff that I was thinking about. Maybe get into. Different color pigtail cloth. That's fantastic. Really gives you some variety. Cloth, leather. There's 2 steel anvils. Wow, those are pricey. No thanks. I think I'm going to take all of the meat. And I think I'm going to take all of the fish. And look at all those plum helmets. That's looking good. Do I need thread? Cheese, splints, crutches. That's kind of a low value, but do I really need the plum helmets? Probably not. Garlic bulbs? Sure. And caper berries. I don't know if I can plant these or not. I've never figured out how to get seeds from some of these things, but I'd like to grow some above ground crops. That'd be really, really nice to be able to do that. Yeah, we're taking 710 and they're getting 1850 profit. Sure. Seems good. Oops. No trader needed at depot. That's great. Happy about that. Very happy about that. We got a crap ton of food from that, which is going to get us through the winter. And, well, I mean, like, look at this. We've got plenty of food going on here. I think we'll be fine. We can definitely go... I think we'll be okay. I always prefer to have more food than I need. So... Traders being traders, though. That's good. Look at this. Yeah. They're praying. Let's do a... How do you do that? It's... I'm going to build a chest for them. So... Oh, something else. So we've got a stoneworker's workshop and a crafts dwarf's workshop. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to change this to... Hopeful Glaze's workshop. And this is not free for anybody to use anymore. It is just yours. That's it. And so now we can add a new task, and we can say... I want to make some offering stuff. And well, there's all the coffins. I know how to find it. You don't make very many of them, so then you don't really remember what they are. An offering place. It's a pedestal. Can we make a pedestal, please? Rock pedestal. And we're gonna choose a lunite. We're only going to make one. Whoops. And we're going to make some chests as well. Is it stone chest? Coffer. That stuff really needs to be standardized. We'll do 2 coffers. And that's not what I wanted. We're going to do those out of Balloonite as well. I lost my fort. Forgot to make this citizens only. Temple to no one, Wealthy Foot. It's quite a strange name. Okay, where are my miners? What are you guys doing? What the heck is going on here? Oh, look at that. It's early autumn. This is backfilling quite nicely. I think, yeah, it's time to channel this out. I don't know where the miners are. They're probably downstream a little bit, or upstream. Yeah, upstream a little bit. And I want to channel this guy. We'll channel him out. And I don't know if we'll have to have them... Channeling it should remove... It's going to remove the floor, but will it remove this block? And I'm not sure about that. But this is like the perfect time to do it. Here we go. Where are you going? Come back. No. Okay, it's our other miner. She's on it. She's on it. Okay. So now we need to remove that construction. Oh, God. cheese and a pedestal. Okay, let's go back up here. Let's place that pedestal in the corner. Where were those made? Must have been made here. Not in hopeful glazes. Oh, I forgot. So, this is an interesting distinction, too. So, Alath, hopeful glazes, makes crafts, not furniture. So, what we just did is we asked for furniture to be made. So, we're going to do an offering place. Make it a workshop. What? Offering placement first. Okay, what is going on here? We'll make some rock toys. Just because I saw them, and actually, you know what? We should queue them up. Probably do 3 toys. 3 toys. Not more. If you do more than 3 toys, one of those kids is going to turn into an adult and not want to play with toys anymore. So we'll do 3 Rhyolith toys. Rhyolite toys. Okay. So a pedestal is not an offering place. Put those chests in there. Or the coffers. Bro. Oh, we don't have... It's not done yet? Well, that's the reason why. Okay. Still need to figure out how to make an offering place. So it also has the name of altar, which I don't really understand why I didn't think of that. Rock altar. Yeah, we just need 1, guys. And let's make it out of alunite. Alunite? However the hell you say it. And this here is going to create a ton of stone, which is great. Like, honestly, that'll be really useful. Yeah, masterpiece puzzle box. I really missed an opportunity. She came in right as... Okay, so the next caravan that arrives, we need to have Hopeful Glazes, Alath. We need to have her build some, like, masterpiece toys. Masterpiece stone crafts. Because I bet we'll get some good money for those. We got the altar now. Okay. Furniture. Offering place. It's offering place in 1 spot. Altar in another spot. Nothing wrong with it, but this game could use some terminology adjustments in terms of just like standardizing a lot of the different things so that it's easier to find. It's just a result of, you know, it being around for 20 years. Oh, and I think we got a yak, didn't we? Let's add him. Yep. Yak bull, yak cow. That was a great pickup. And hey, look at this. We've got more folks coming in. Oh dear. I did not expect that. 2 migrant waves. More hungry mouths to feed. Looks like we got 4 this time. So let's stop and meet them. All right, let's start at the bottom. We've got another farmer, Kib. How you doing, Kib? He's a brawler. Good analytical ability, poor empathy and low stamina, poor kinesthetic sense, and he's a little fearful. You're a farmer only in name, buddy. All right, so he can just do with whatever. Although he's kind of got some military skill as well. He could potentially turn into a good military dwarf if we get there. Let's move on. 4 more. So these are all adults with no children. Still only have 4 children. Okay. 4 children in a fort of 16 is enough. Here's Obak. Murdered rings? Obak murdered rings. Welcome. 86 years old, disdains power, weak, poor intuition, and patient, poor spatial sense, and poor focus. But he's a talented woodcrafter. You came to the wrong place, dude. We're not going to do a lot of wood crafting. In fact, if I catch you carving wood crafts out of our very valuable wood, I'm not going to be happy. Presser, blacksmith, diagnostician. Okay. Well, welcome, Obak. Moving up the list, Mistem. Not even going to try and pronounce that. But Mistem labor finds. Good memory, resists sickness. But when he does get sick, he recovers slowly. Poor analytical ability, weak, and values cunning. Lots of novice skills here. Furnace operator, blacksmith, etc., etc. Not bad. Welcome. Welcome. And last but not least, Ast, the mason. He's a talented mason. All right. And he's a competent mace dwarf. 80 years old, values martial prowess, recovers quickly, cunning, acquiescing, good focus, low self-esteem. I could do without all of those creatures and that tangled greenery. Well, you're on the mountainside, buddy, so no more jungle for you. Taking a look at this here. Yeah, one of the kids is getting Unib. Lack of chairs? You know, that's probably something that we can remediate now. Let's make some more beds, because this dorm is going to have to expand. And let's get some more domestic stuff going here. So we need some chairs and we need some tables. So that's what we're going to do. Well, let's get our manager. Hey, sub. Yep. Let's get our manager to issue some work orders. Rock table. And we're going to make 6. That'll be more than enough. Let's make them out of Valunite. And then throne. We'll make 6 of those to go with our 6 Alunite tables. Perfect. I can see how missing a table would make you frustrated. That would make me angry too. Tables, and we're going to, what do we got? 16 pop now. We need some more beds. We need some more beds in a big way, guys. I don't think we need that many. So I've got 4 deployed. 16. Let's go up to 8. So let's make another 4. Perfect. And we'll make him at another cap. Okay. And then what I want to do is... Oh, you know what? Also, I want to update the priority on these guys right here. So we can just expand that out a little bit. This is okay. I don't care about that. But let's make this a little bit bigger. Okay. Now. Hey, they're almost done. They're almost done digging. And we've got... What do we got over here? Yep. Got some cave wheat. Perfect. Okay. Oops. Sorry, guys. I'm scrolling all over the place. Some more hardy dwarves getting ready to work. That's good. I think I want another miner. Let's add a miner. Yeah. Ast, you're up. We need more people digging this stuff out. And I forgot. I'm going to go look over here to see if our cistern is now filling up. Oh, and it is. We might have water. This is going to take a while, but I think the pressure is sufficient, which I'm very, very surprised about. Let's forbid some more of that stuff there. A couple of them are unforbidden for whatever reason. All right, well, it'll be a while before it fills up, but hopefully it fills up before it ices over. Because if it fills up before it ices over, that would be great. Now, what the heck is going on here? It is a stray mule. Where did you come from, buddy? I guess, Whoa. Water buffalo calf? What is going on? Oh, I know who did these. Probably belong to the migrants. Okay. Get ready for that pasture to get overgrazed. In fact, let's expand it a little bit. Perfect. And so we've got 3 guys digging. That's good. They still, oh, they're actually starting to carve this out. Fantastic. All right. That's good. This is open. Another great deal. I don't think I need any more stuff here, so, or any more space for farm plots, so we're just going to leave it alone. But don't really need access. This just needs to be an access shaft. Yeah. Well, at the very least, this will fill up by next summer. Probably. Merchants are leaving. Goodbye. Good luck. Safe travels back to the mountain home. Hope you liked our gems. Let's make this temple a little bit bigger, shall we? I think it was rhyolite. Better double check. Rhyolite, yeah. Obviously, this is just going to, a lot of these structures here that I'm building are just going to be temporary. What the Mighty Anvils have envisioned for this site is quite expansive, and it would probably be inappropriate for me to divulge their secrets and their grand design. In fact, if you listen in the halls, Aesop and Irish have been discussing quietly with one another about how they want the initial fortress to be designed. So this is great. A Lunite, Rhyolite coming through. And what we're going to see here, maybe not this episode, well, we'll see how far we get. The water project is going well. We got our trade done. I think at this moment, while the dwarves are busy, I'm going to scroll around here and we're going to see where would be a good spot to place our power plant. Our dwarven power plant. And it seems like perhaps up on this ledge right here might be a good spot. Yeah, I'm thinking right along here. That lava is actually quite low in that caldera, which is nice. So let's flatten that out. And I think this is going to be a little bit risky, so I'm going to do this slowly. Because you really never know. These Campbells really, they really don't care. Like, this guy's just like trucking along up here. Untamed Wilds have some very, very interesting mechanics. Okay. Didn't mean for him to do that. Yep, there we go. That's what I thought. Where did that dwarf go? Yeah, he's unconscious. Where is he? Oh no. Where did you go, dude? Oh, this is bad. I think he's dead. Mebzith. Okay. Let's find Mebzith. Oh, yeah. No, that's horrible. Oh. Yeah, there's no chance. Oh, I'm sorry. She's gone. Had no shot. that is the end. The end of Mebzith. Wow. Too bad. I wish I knew what I did wrong. Right? Because this is kind of where I plan on putting the power plant, right here. Could have fallen the other direction. All right, well, that changes what we need to do. We need to make a stone slab. We're not going to be able to recover the body because it's burned in the lava. Let's make a rock slab. Make one. Oh, guys. That's too bad. Make it out of a lunite. No ghosts. We do definitely want to remember. Definitely want to remember. Sorry, Mebzith. This is the type of thing that will make you sad in this game because, you know, I was the one that gave the order to do this when I didn't understand what was going on. And so, you know, here we are. Next to a volcano. And taking a pretty significant risk, you know, like working right on the edge there. Should probably know what I'm doing from now on. All right, well, it is what it is. We got to move on. This will not be the only... Oops. Cancel that. Yeah, so I'm going to put the walls down here. Build out an edifice here, so we've got a nice large spot. Oh. What? That's not good. How did this happen? Guys. Well, yeah, of course that's the meg... Okay. It's quite a ways down there. Oh, look at that. It's full. It's full. And look at that. Late autumn, and it's freezing up. Boy, we lucked out. That's awesome. Okay, well, we have a full well. It's a full cistern. Somehow we discovered the Great Magma Sea. I don't know how. I'm afraid now, because I want to make sure that we're not, like, cutting into any of these diagonals. Okay. Scared me for a minute. Some gold nuggets. We needed to get at magma here at some point. That would be nice, because then we can have some magma forges. I don't think we'll get to that this episode. Let's build out the temple to no one. Oops. That's cool. Okay. Let's move forward. Of course. Cancel construction. And yeah, that should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Want enough room for 4x4 spot of windmills. I think we need some more blocks, guys. Is that job kicked off? It has not yet. Bright light pop. Good lord. Wall studded with gems. Okay, show me this wall. I don't know how they're seeing this. How do you see this, guys? I don't understand how you're seeing this. Like, there's literally no way. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. All right. I don't know if these animals are going to survive the winter out here. I guess we'll find out. We shall find out. But they just wander. They just go wherever the heck they please. Native gold nuggets there. Ooh, lapis lazuli? Man. Where did we strike that? Oh, hey, look at that. Well, the disadvantage of not having trees might be outweighed by the fact that we have so many gems near the surface. These high mountain embarks. They seem to be good for that. They seem to be good for that. Oh, I forgot. We have beds, too. The dorm is expanding, folks. This is great news. Slab is almost done. I had 6 of these tables made, so let's do that. Throw some chairs down. Some thrones. Sorry. There we go. Slab is done. I don't know where to put the slab. We do need to engrave it. Wow. Let's make. Engrave memorial. That's what I want. Add new task. What the heck? Is there a bug with slabs? What's going on here? Like, am I crazy? That seems weird. Can I do it from here? I can make a rock slab. But for some reason, I can't... What the heck is going on there? It's like, I click on it, and then the menu goes away. And then I can't click on anything. Oh. I think I needed to wait for them to be missing for a week. Maybe that's it? Can I, like, engrave the task now? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll immemorialize him. Or her, I'm sorry. What are you doing? You just, like, chilling? Tables are done. Oh, okay. Gotta take it out of there first. So in order for you to be able to deploy it, you gotta be able... It's gotta be in the stockpile. So you watch this dwarf, he's gonna go in and grab it here. And you're probably making the throne. Perfect. Look at these lapis lazulis. Oh man, I thought they would be worth way more. Interesting. That was not at all what I was expecting. Not at all what I was expecting. We are getting a little bit low on drinks, so I think I might need to go ahead and make some adjustments to our job. This dwarf is just going to have a full-on cave lobster. There we go. Meeting zone. And the dining hall. That's great. Okay, so we got our little dorm going. It is going to take them a while to carve all of this out, but I think this is the most important part of the fortress right here. This is going to be like our central floor. Just like going ham on some raw meat. Still don't understand. Like, it seems like the stockpiles... Oh, this is for only prepared meals. That's why. Oh. What the heck did I do? This is the still. This is drinks. Okay. This is prepared meal. So it's only prepared meals. Who is not preparing meals? Let's have a conversation about this, guys. Hey, Sub, you're not doing your job, buddy. Prepare easy meal. Can use any shop. Why are we not doing this? Okay, so we've got 30 of them sitting around. You know what? Just cook stuff. Cook it. Let's go. Yeah, Rhyolite Pot. Alath is cranking them out. That's great. Well, and here's our storm. Our first winter storm. Late autumn. I guess we'll figure it out if these guys survive out here. Be nice to move them underground. Yeah, sheep cheese. Oh, cool. We get some sheep cheese. You know what sheep cheese is typically called? It's typically called Mizithra. So, you know. Mizithra cheese. It's good stuff. If you haven't tried it before, give it a try. I think the dwarves enjoy it. Or at least they'll enjoy having the variety. These mosquitoes still? Oh no, we got flies. There's all manner of just pests up here. Drop down to that. Look at that. Yeah, we're full. All right, let's go back up here to our little power plant project. And we need some rhyolite blocks. Just gonna keep expanding this thing out. The weather has cleared. Sure doesn't look clear. Looks nasty out there, guys. We got plenty of beds. That's great. Boy, it would have been nice to have a third miner, but I don't think we're gonna get that because I think we're missing picks now. We have 4 picks. I misspoke. Could have been carving this out much faster. Dwarves. I'm just gonna say this once. Let's get this done. These guys are just, like, they don't want to go after the prepared meals. No, why would we do that? No, instead we're just going to eat raw stuff that we find on the ground. Come on, guys. Did I change anything about the drinks? I did not. Okay, so we're at 15 dwarves. 5 drinks a season. I'm just gonna grab the calculator on another screen here. That's 75 drinks a season, which means 300 per year. So what do we got going on here? Let's see. Brew drink from plant. 70. And we need 100 and 300. Yeah, I feel like this needs to go up. less than 70. Let's change that number to 150. That way we have 2 seasons stockpiled. And, oh, you know what? We got all of those seeds from the traders, and then I never went back into my kitchen to see what it was that we were allowed to cook and what we weren't allowed to cook. Caper leaves and caper berries. I think these were the ones that I was like not quite sure about. Can we plant these or can we not? So, I think you have to wait, like, well, I should check the garlic bulbs. Can you do garlic bulbs? I don't know yet. Let's hold on to those and let's see what happens. Don't cook with any of my ale, wine, or beer. Please. We've got plenty of other stuff here that you can cook with. I think they added some music to this game recently. It's actually been a real welcome addition. A little bit more variation. Curious. Oh, did I not set the max barrels? That's 12. Yeah. Okay. I don't think... It's like they don't want to put anything in this stockpile, which is strange to me. This one I get because we're not really like cranking out the prepared meals just yet, although we've got some dwarves that are working on it now, so... Winter is upon us. You obviously saw by the save. We have a ton of rhyolite here, so that's great. It's going to be our main staple for a while, I think, in terms of flooring and walls. This is very common, although the granite is a nice addition, and we do have some orthoclase up here, which will be cool. A lot of this stuff, like the pyrolusite, I think it seems like we really don't encounter that until you start digging down, unless you're on one of these mountainous maps. So that's kind of cool. I'm good with that. Keep working on that. Whoops. I mean, this is a pretty grand space as it is right now. And we keep digging. When in doubt, keep digging. I think we'll drop down and check on the garden real quick. Not very much growing. Do we have labor? Just not enough people? Yeah, we got a whole bunch of plant seeds, but only one farmer. Alright. Maybe we can fix that problem too. It seems like that's a good idea to do. Planters. Kib, you're one of our new recruits. And Obak, you as well. Get down there. Let's take care of that. What are rhyolite blocks? Okay. Okay, let's dig a pit. Oops. Oh, okay, that's higher priority. Yeah, you guys will come over and dig that out. Thank you. We're getting there. It's a little overzealous. Let's, I know this is going to look weird, but there's a plan here, I promise. Oh, blocked at this location. Okay. All right. Let's do a little bit more. Mistum has become a miner. Yeah, that's not surprising. Rhyolite. Hey, look at that. We've got some prepared meals coming in. That's great. That's probably not the best use of my time to get that rhyolite, but it's literally sitting there in the construction site down below, so it seems like that seems fine. And let's make a job for some more rhyolite. Rock blocks. And we are going to change that to rhyolite. And then I think we're going to do 2. And amount of rhyolite is greater than 2. Greater than 1. Yeah, there we go. And what that'll do is that'll trigger some jobs. They'll start gathering that stone, and then we can actually consume those rhyolite blocks as they build them without a stockpile. Oh, I forgot. That stone slab was... We need to memorialize Mebzith. We need to do that. I feel like up on this hill, overlooking the lava. Is that weird? Is that strange? Like, is that out? Like, it seems like a peaceful spot. A dwarf would want to be buried near the mountain. That's what we're gonna do. Let's do it. I think it's under furniture. Slab. Yeah, right there. There you go. She gave her life for the fortress. She believed in this place. She wanted it to be successful. No blocks yet. Okay. We'll leave that little pedestal there. These guys are really having a time keeping all these animals in check here. Brown zircon. Sweet. Keep it going, dwarves. Wow. Look at all that wine. And there's nothing in here. Why is that? Oh, you know why? Because we allow drinks in the stockpile. So let's just say none prepared meals and none drink plant and none drink animal. Which, if that sounds strange, good, because it's not correct English. And then from now on, we'll probably see some more stuff in the stockpiles here. I think we can burn down this stoneworker's workshop as well. Once the rhyolite block thing is completed here, because we've got the 2 other stoneworkers up here. Come on, buddy. There we go. All right. I like to move the stoneworker workshops around a little bit, just so that they're near wherever your stone supply is, and it helps kind of clean up the fortress in that regard. So that's what we're gonna be looking at doing here. Let's keep building this flooring out. That will eventually be our power plant. We're going to make a little pedestal up there. Yeah, see, look at, they're moving all of this stuff. Let's make this stockpile just a tiny bit bigger because, you know, why not? Dwarves love to be surrounded with drinks. Oops. And we are coming up towards the end of our first year. It's kind of hard to believe. It's gone fast, guys. It's gone really fast. Pyrite. Look at these walls. I feel like there's an opportunity to bring those camels in at some point as well. I think you might have to tame them. They're giant, so that could be dangerous. Could be fun. Okay. So let's do some counting here. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we need to go out one more. Let's build the wall along here. Hornblende. Yeah, we're gonna make a lot of money. Easily. We will easily make a ton of money off of all the gems that are just kind of, you know, right below the surface of us. Like, if you walked up this mountainside and you saw this, you would never think for a second that there was just gems, right? Hanging out just a few feet below the surface. We're almost done with this, though. How's our farm looking? Oh, look at that. We've got... What are these? Dimple cups. Fantastic. I don't know if those are edible. I guess we'll find out. So as the dwarves complete this, we'll start contemplating the next order that we give to them. And that is going to be... Hey guys, we want to dig that out. It's quite the storm going on outside, isn't it? And then it stops. The weather's cleared. There's still snow on the ground. You know what? That's probably unwise. Get started on digging this out now. So what we want to do is we want to create a little bit of headroom. Yeah, that'll be fine. Although I should check. Going along this lava wall, not a good idea if the shape changes. If the shape changes, right? So if the shape doesn't change on the next level, then I'm not going to let lava into the fortress, but I could flood this entire thing if I'm not really, really careful here. So it's always good to just double check. Don't want to turn a whole bunch of magma into lava. No, thank you. Yep, all right. Good, good, good. And what this will do is it will allow us to build some actual, like, buildings, which will be great. Another miner becoming a miner. Unrotten cookable items. Yep, okay. We'll also concentrate all of the pyrolusite, or, I'm sorry, the rhyolite and all of the other boulders down here. You can see that there's just a ton of them now. And it's because we're removing material from both spots. Okay. Giant camels on the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need 10s here. Rhyolite blocks. Hey, look at that. We're making rhyolite blocks. Just keep building on this thing. Want it to be solid, you know? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So we can do this. Dude, these camels, I do not understand. They're scared of people, it seems like. At least I think. I don't know. Did he? It looked to me like he ran away. Can't do that one yet. There we go. Good job, dwarves. If you're wondering why I'm building this out, I don't know why. The short answer is probably because I feel like it. And digging away here. All right. Well, progress is progress. Regrettably, at the cost of someone's life, but... Guys, mining is a dangerous job. It's a very dangerous job. Not something you can just get away with and always have 100% safety. And for whatever reason, dwarves are going to be dwarves. They do this kind of thing. Sadly enough. And you can take the most precaution, put the utmost care into safety, and then something happens. I might be at fault. But yeah, as they are carving out the rest of this cavern here, guys, I think we are going to leave it there and call it a completed episode. Rest in peace for Mebzoth, one of the original 7. We're down to 6. 6 dwarves remain from our original group. And yeah, we'll call it there. Thank you so much for watching all the way through if you're still with me. And we will see you next time here in Anvilseal.